So of course nobody knows for sure, but June may be the start of the next leg in the crypto bull run. And of course that means that potential profits are looming on the horizon. People are starting to adjust their strategies. And I'm happy to say that we do have some positive momentum. The SEC just approved, as you probably know, an Ethereum spot ETF. That has translated into a 20% boost in the price of ETH over the last week or so. And slowly but surely, Bitcoin is inching its way back up to that all-time high. We choose to be cautiously optimistic. There are a lot of positives in the space right now. And that is especially the case with these 5 altcoins that we're looking at, with a particular focus on June 2024. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. I'm always going to wish you all the best of luck if you choose to invest. That doesn't change. I hope you do well. But I can be positive, I can be genuine, whatever. I am still not a financial or investment advisor. So just keep that in mind. And remember that this video is not official financial or investment advice. So we had a little bit of foreshadowing in that introduction because we're beginning here at number 1 with Ethereum. Ticker ETH, ETH. It is on this list for a good reason because, again, as you probably know, on the 23rd of May, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States, they approved 8 Ethereum spot ETFs. And some of the players involved here included BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. These are among the companies that will soon be offering these ETH ETFs. However, we're seeing the same thing play out that happened during the Bitcoin approval process. Upon approval, the crypto prices kind of dump. And Ethereum actually went down a handful of percentage points on the 24th of May. But that being said, once the actual ETH spot ETF trading starts, the price should go up. Personally, I expect that ETH is going to break 4K, so $4,000, which has kind of been a psychological barrier in a sense. Once that happens, closing in on its all-time high, $4,878, that becomes the next target. However, trading of the ETH spot ETFs is likely not going to happen for at least another couple of weeks. It does take some time to kind of get moving and get organized here structurally. This is in contrast to the BTC spot ETFs. These started trading shortly after the approval. And the big difference is that the SEC was talking to the interested parties before they approved the BTC ETFs. In contrast, in this case, the SEC has not been talking to the ETH ETF companies. Hence, it's going to take a little while before they can sort out all the required paperwork and bureaucracy, all that kind of stuff. And just for reference here, the BTC price went from $46,000 upon approval of the spot ETF down to $40,000 within 2 weeks. So the precedent there for a short-term dip has been set, and we're seeing that play out a little bit now with ETH. Looking ahead though, and with a little bit of foresight, we can predict that June is going to be a very nice time to accumulate ETH before we see that more aggressive spike in price. Today's Altcoin Buzz Spotlight video is sponsored by Landrocker, one of the gaming projects that ought to be on your watch list. Landrocker is all about gaming quality. You can explore their universe, you can liberate planets from alien control, and a lot more in this multiplayer P2E, that's play to earn game. And they are getting a lot of attention. They've already secured listings on both Uniswap and MEXC for their LRT token. The 3D version of the Landrocker game is coming out soon. Check out the link in the description of this video below for more information. Okay, next up, and at number 2 on our June 2024 altcoin watch list is CARV, C-A-R-V. CARV Protocol is a private modular data layer made for gaming and AI, artificial intelligence. And we've seen in both areas, but especially in AI, that we could easily fall into the trap of, let's say, OpenAI or Google controlling all of our data again, just as it happened with Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, other companies too, but those are the major offenders. But that being said, it does not have to be this way because your data can stay private and in your control. That is to say, you can control which AI apps and games use your data. And CARV, with its verifier nodes, helps us do exactly that. So let's break down that concept a little bit. A verifier node is a lightweight node run by the community to keep CARV decentralized and private. And since it's lightweight, the system requirements are very low. Even a regular PC can operate a CARV node. But the important thing is these nodes do the data verification while keeping your data private. They use TEE, or Trusted Execution Environments. And this is the same type of encryption tech that our friends at Secret Network use, which means it's already a known quantity and is very dependable. Node operators, especially early ones like you would be now, have some excellent advantages here. You're eligible for a piece of the 25% of all CARV, C-A-R-V tokens reserved only for operators with great earning potential. It's a huge and mostly passive income opportunity starting right now from fees that the protocol earns. The team has some huge backing from top investors as well, including Temasek, Vertex Ventures, Animoca Brands, The Sandbox, OKX Ventures, Consensus, which is the developer of MetaMask and Linea, Alibaba Cloud, Arweave, and others. Needless to say, a lot of heavy hitters are backing private modular data. We like that. We like the trend, and we like the support that we're seeing in this case in particular. If interested, you can purchase your own verifier node from CARV starting on June 3rd if you get on the whitelist, or at the public sale on June 5th. As with any promising project, my best advice is to follow them on Twitter. And if you want, you can also use our link with our special referral code here and get your node to help keep your data private. Coming in hot here at number 3 on our list is Graphlinq GLQ, which is an AI-powered automated process management solution, which requires, by the way, no coding skills. To speak broadly here for a moment, all AI-related projects saw a recent boost by the NVIDIA Q1 report. This is a report that showed a Q1 revenue of $26 billion for the company, which very much had a positive impact on crypto AI projects like Graphlinq. In its ecosystem, we find two main components. These are, number one, the Graphlinq chain. This chain's design focuses on supporting the Graphlinq protocol, and the chain makes sure that the automation happens in a secure and accurate way. And then secondly, we have the Graphlinq protocol. This is where the automated processing actually takes place, and it allows you to build without any coding skills or hardcore programmer knowledge. Its four key components are IDE. This is the Graphlinq Integrated Development Environment. This has an easy-to-use drag-and-drop interface, and this is where you'd set up the automation process. Then there's the Graphlinq app. Here you can access pre-made templates. The Graphlinq engine, this is its core component that executes automation securely and accurately. And finally, the Graphlinq marketplace, where you can buy, sell, and trade templates. The current price of GLQ as I record sits at just under 9.5 cents with a market cap of 31.9, just under $32 million. It has a max supply of 500 million tokens, 340 million of which are already in circulation. We like AI projects in general. It's a trend that's not going anywhere and one of our foundational crypto narratives that we're betting on. And then Graphlinq as a project is one in particular that stands out to us. Look, I think this one's got a shot. Probably best to keep your eyes on the GLQ token.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.
At number 4, we have Near Protocol, NEAR, which started out as an AI project. However, soon it kind of pivoted towards crypto and became an established blockchain project. Near offers sharding, which allows for fast and cheap transactions. To get a better idea of what sharding is, kind of think of a supermarket, right? And in this hypothetical grocery store, there's only one cashier that's open. As a result, there's a line that forms. However, once the supermarket opens with more cashiers, that line disappears. The people in that line spread out and that bottleneck is dispersed. I'm sure you've probably experienced that in your own life. I certainly do all the time. And if you follow me so far, then the Near blockchain with its sharding is something that works similarly. In a nutshell, it allows for the faster processing of transactions. This is actually a project that made its name in DA, or data availability and cloud computing. DA means that data is easily accessible and safely stored. However, recently, Near announced a swing back to AI, artificial intelligence. So from decentralized cloud computing to decentralized AI, if you will. And their roadmap for the next 3 to 6 months shows a transition to start building user-owned AI. These are their plans. To begin with, a new research lab called Near AI for developing decentralized AI. Also, and this is pretty big, an AI incubator and investment for AI projects on Near. So Near is very much involving itself in the world of AI chains. Right now, NEAR, the token sits at $7.48 with a market cap of over $8 billion. Yeah, it's a pretty big one. The downside here, in my opinion, is that the token has an infinite supply. However, the total and circulating supply hover around 1.1 billion tokens. Okay, and rounding out our list here at number 5, we're looking at OriginTrail. Ticker is TRAC, TRAC. And with this option, we are staying firmly in the AI crypto sector. OriginTrail uses a decentralized knowledge graph, or DKG. This manages data of real-world assets, and if you want, you can compare this to a layer 2 chain. It also has NeuroWeb, and OriginTrail mingles in both the RWA and AI sectors. These are currently two very promising narratives, of course, in crypto, pillars of the space, I'd argue. And effectively what OriginTrail aims to do is address misinformation. It shows the origin of information, and so it becomes verifiable. Furthermore, it wants to make information more discoverable. And this includes RWAs. It's a project that dates all the way back to 2017 and 2018. Its TRAC token, TRAC, actually launched all the way back in 2018. It is currently sitting at 88.5 cents with a market cap of $351.7 million. Out of the max and total supply of 500 million tokens, 405 million are in circulation. Not too bad. Over a year or so, the last 12 months, the token is up by 250% roughly, but it's still down about 75, maybe 80% away from its all-time high. That was $3.50. Therefore, at least in my opinion, there's still plenty of room to grow. There's still lots of this bull run left for TRAC to hit new all-time highs, possibly more. So there you have it, 5 projects, 5 altcoins in this space that we're hyped about when it comes to June performance and beyond. Let me know what you think about June in the crypto space, whether or not we're going to be bolstered by not only the Bitcoin, but now the newly approved Ethereum spot ETFs by the SEC. Do let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below, as well as which altcoins among these that we've talked about here in this list you're excited about, you are pumped about. If there's something that we've omitted, if there's something else that you want to discuss or something that you're enthusiastic over, be sure to provide some feedback. Let me know which ones those are. We can possibly cover them in an upcoming video.